Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. I think I fixed my flicker issue with my TV and my camera, so I thought I'd test that out. And what better way than with a PlayStation game? And this is actually related to a video I did a little while ago about one of my digital crushes. Or, not quite. Jun the Swan from the Gatchaman series was almost. She was like an honorable mention. And in my video, I talked about how she's not really known for the video games that she's in, and there was one game I had thought of on the PlayStation 1. Turns out, no, she's in, the Gatchaman crew are in actually quite a few games. The one I was thinking of was Tatsunoko Fight, I believe it is, which is like a precursor to Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. But there are a few of the kind of either Gatchaman or also Battle of the Planets games that came out over the years. There was one for the PlayStation 2. I think the Amstrad had a computer game for Battle of the Planets. So there have been a few games for these characters. And I thought, well, I forgot. I've got this one, which is a Japanese import for the PlayStation 1. Let's try this one out. This is actually part of the Simple Series bunch of games. You can see at the top, it says Simple Series 2000. And something in Japanese. The word below is the characters. Now, I did a Simple Series, The Shooting, a long time ago. And that is essentially, they take any kind of theme and they just make a simple game out of it. In this case, they've taken the characters from Gatchaman and made a little shoot-'em-up out of it. It's a pretty simple shoot-'em-up, hence the title, Simple Series. And it's a bit limited, rudimentary and stuff, but you do get to play Jun the Swan. In fact, that's her on her little water ski motorcycle thing right now. So I thought, yeah, let's play a PlayStation 1 game, see if I can get rid of this flicker on my screen, play a little Jun the Swan. So here we go. Alright, so you can unlock a gallery and stuff, but let's just go straight into it. And here is Ken the Eagle, although he's also known to us as Mark. But for this game, he's Ken the Eagle because this is actually a Gatchaman game. I could choose Joe the Condor, or there's Jun the Swan, or Jinpei the Swallow. He was, I've forgotten his name in Battle of the Planets, Coco or something, silly character. But we'll definitely get to Jun, but let's start off with Ken the Eagle, since I've also got his shirt on the side there that I wear all the time when we do the Old Farts Watch Anime. We are about to post another one of those, by the way, so it seems kind of relevant. Let's do a Gatchaman-related game, since I'm going to be wearing that t-shirt in the next video after this anyhow. Let's give this a try. Okay, so the boss is telling us a bunch of bad stuff is happening. Oh, isn't it awful? Go! And here we are, and essentially, Ken the Eagle just goes around and shoots a bunch of the bad guys from Zoltar, or what's the name of the character that is in Gatchaman? Batsu, I think it is? Now, if you shoot enough of them, they also drop these sort of shieldy things. Those power up your special attack, which is that one there. And each of the Gatchaman characters does something a little different with their super special power-up attack. So, let's just keep getting these. You can hold down the button. No, actually you can't. It's not rapid fire. My mistake. Essentially just uses two of the buttons on the controller. Like, it is a very simple shoot 'em up. And again, unfortunately, even though it looks really nice and is a really fun little shoot 'em up, it's really, really rudimentary and simple. Here, let's pick that one up. You may have noticed I also got another feather in my cap, or a feather on the just below my score. Oh, I think that restores health. And yeah, when you do that, you can use more of the kind of super attack. Now, there's two sections for each of the characters. You kind of go around and you do the attacking level here as the character on foot, and then you get to do them with their vehicle of choice. Now, let's just take out all those guys and then pick up another one of those. Oh, my mistake. That actually gives you more power to this big attack. Oh, okay. Interesting. Ooh, okay, so now I can get another feather and another power-up. Well, I think that was maybe just points. Yeah, hard to say. Anyway, looks really nice. I wish this was a real proper shoot 'em up, because this is very much the Gatchaman theme, the Gatchaman characters. I think it's a lot of fun. I wish it was a little bit more challenging or something. Like, as you're going to see, you take out a bunch of bad guys. Now, admittedly, I'm on the first level, so of course it's a little easier than one would expect, but having played it before, I found it could have been so much more. Like, this could have been a really neat Gatchaman-themed shoot-'em-up. There's very few of them where you're a character walking along. It's typically an airplane or a spaceship. There we go, that's that level done. No flicker on the screen, thank goodness. I think I've definitely licked that problem. Now, let's, do I move forward? Or what happens? Right, okay, so that's that. And our boss tells us a bit more bad stuff is happening. No idea what he's saying there. Oh, there's Zoltar, or Batsu. Oh, so, something. Right, I'm on it. And away we go, in the airplane this time. And now we take on more of the forces of Zoltar. I'm just going to call him Zoltar. I know the character is Batsu, and there's a whole bunch of story to that character that I'm not going to get into on this. We are eventually going to actually properly review Gatchaman as part of our Old Farts Watch anime series. I had actually, the very first time we launched that show, I talked about Gatchaman / Battle of the Planets, so it seems only fitting that we kind of leave that toward the end of, if we're ever going to end Old Farts Watch anime. But I thought this might make a nice little middle ground here. Now, I'm going to take a little bit... No, I can't take damage. Okay, so that does that, and that gives me some points. Yeah, alright. There's no extra bomb or anything that you can't take out installations on the ground. You basically just shoot everything. Again, it is a very simple series. And after this, we get to choose another character. Let's do a big power-up attack. Ooh. Oh, interesting. I also had some fellow fighters join me for that one. So yeah, the more of those flying power-ups you pick up, obviously the more powerful you are. And unfortunately, it does make it supremely easy. I mean, I would have liked this somehow. I don't know, if somebody could hack this to a homebrew that's maybe a little more challenging. I just love the art style. I love the capturing of what it is the Gatchaman series is all about. You've got the forces on the ground that we walk around and we take out. Uh-oh, this is something really, really bad, I think it's telling me. But I don't speak Japanese, so I can't say that for sure. I'm willing to bet something really bad is about to happen. Yeah, boss fight. Alright. Oh! And on the very subject of the very first time we watched Battle of the Planets, this is from episode 1. And also the very first episode of Gatchaman. This is a big... what do you call those? Kaiju, but it's mechanical. I guess it's a... Oh, we took it out. That was easy. Yeah. Anyway, that's the first boss battle. And that is from episode 1 of Battle of the Planets and also Gatchaman. So, Ken has done his job. There you go. Success. Something good. Yay, well done. I'll just make up my own story. Oh, you thought you defeated me. Well, you're wrong. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So, score. Again, I've never understood with Japanese games. How come the text is all in Japanese like that, but the score is in sort of the Latin or Roman numbers that we understand? Alright. Then we could go on to play Joe the Condor, but the important thing here is we gotta play as Jun the Swan. Hello. Let's give her a whirl. Okay, Jun, we have some trouble. I need you to go and take out the bad guy. Go! And the neat thing with Jun the Swan is she uses her yo-yos from the cartoon. Now let's just pick these up, and you can see I can do even more yo-yos. So that's pretty cool, and in keeping with the character in the show, it's a little bit trickier to take out some of these opponents, but that's what I like about this. Again, there's real potential here for an awesome shoot-'em-up. Though again, this looks very much like the same level we just did. And I think there's more bad guys and a few more things on the ground, so it's not entirely the same, but why is this not a proper shoot-'em-up? I really wish this had been so. Sorry, I had to jiggle the cables for a second there, the color was going a little wonky. Anyway, yeah, so here we go. She's doing her thing. She's taking out the bad guys. And the more of those power-ups she picks up, the more her yo-yos can do. Woo! Let's pick up that. There we go. I'm doing even more, I think. Yeah, alright. Nice game. Oh, let's get that, and you'll see it should do even more yo-yos now. Yeah, here we go. Now we're doing a heck of a lot. But of course, since she doesn't like fire shots like Ken the Eagle, I have to be a little more careful with how I move around. Pick those things up. Good. And good. Alright, now we're doing well. Now this is where it gets slightly different. This terrain is going to pull out these nasty lasers that I have to get past. And while those are there, I also have to fight this boss battle. So you can see there's some real potential here for a really nice, challenging shoot-'em-up. Yikes! And the more I get hit, the more my yo-yos are going to get hurt. So, whoa, good lord. Alright, now we're really in the thick of it. I'm down to one yo-yo. Let's do special attack. I probably should have done that more earlier, but we're getting into a bit of trouble here, so yikes. Good. Oh my. Alright. Man, she's in trouble. Okay, let's do lots of damage. Okay. Oh, good. I needed that. And oh, okay, I kind of take back what I said about this is kind of simple. I mean, it's good in that way. Ah, shoot. Okay, get that one. And pick that up. I badly need that. Let's get this one. And then I'll bet you we're going to get some more from the bottom. Yeah, there they are. Oh, okay, at least that's them out of the equation. Let's take this thing out. And at least we don't have to worry about those things on the bottom anymore. Now, the other thing is, clearly I'm not going to play the entire game, but I have found the other criticism I have of this thing is, ouch, you don't really have anything after you've played the 4 characters. Like, you don't go on and then play pilot guy who was jolly in the Battle of the Planets. I don't know what he was called in Gatchaman, but ow! Yeah, you don't like. There's very little in the way of what to do in this game. Like, you basically just do these 4 levels, both as the characters and then on the ground or on their vehicle, and then that's it. Ooh, grab that feather. Yeah, you're out of there. But it's simple series, so of course, what are you expecting? It's kind of fun though. Well done, Jun the Swan. You have succeeded. Batsu's here. Oh, yeah, and actually, let's do her vehicle section. And here she is on her water ski, motorcycle-y thing. This is a bit more standard shoot-'em-up stuff. But like I say, I have played, a little bit 1942 here, I have played the entire game, and unfortunately you don't go on to do, oh, you can't fly over the airplane, of the boats, okay. You don't then go on and do like a lot more levels after this. The game just ends after you've done the final 4th stage with the 4th character. You can choose to play them in whatever order you want, but you are just playing the 4 characters and then it's over. Now, do I fly over? Oh, I go under the bridge. Yeah, nice attention to detail that way, but let's see if we can get the Gatchaman symbol. There we go. However, like I say, I quite like Jun the Swan. She's not known to me for her video game entries, even though there are quite a few for the Gatchaman / Battle of the Planets characters. And this is one of them, and I thought, I better give this a go. Oh boy, it's a little bit of a bullet hell here. Okay, I'm surviving. I'm getting through. Okay, good. Yeah, so this is Simple Series number 2000, The Characters. I think it's also known as Gatchaman the Shooting. Some entries I've seen online call this game Gatchaman the Shooting. So, regardless, it's a lot of fun. It is very simple, but it's a great Gatchaman / Battle of the Planets game that I have enjoyed, and I thought I would showcase it. Also, very glad to see 0 flicker on the screen. I've definitely fixed that trouble. So, future episodes of things about Genesis and Atari and what's in the Xbox and all that kind of stuff, you're not going to see as much flicker anymore. Ooh, here comes the main villain, or the boss for this level. Here we go. And it's a giant face. Okay, sure. I believe the eye is open at one point. Let's take this out. I know in Gatchaman, kind of the Jun the Swan's main villain is a woman who's kind of like Catwoman in a way. She's got this black pointy hat mask thing. She's actually in Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. I wonder if she is piloting this vehicle. Possibly. This is maybe from the cartoon, the anime, where this is her vehicle. So that would make sense. We're taking on Jun the Swan's villainess kind of arch rival. Let's do it with that. There we go. I believe we have successfully defeated... No, not just yet. No health bar, so it's kind of hard to tell when to wrap this up. But we'll wait till the whole thing explodes, because we're not far off that. Yes! Got her! Or that bad guy anyway. And so, Jun the Swan is successful. Hooray. Alright, well, I just thought I would showcase that, and I'm glad to see no flicker on the screen. Until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.